Well, today was fun. I talked to Barbara face to face because we're allowed to and all that stuff now. And the first thing I did, I told her I have a day off on November 1st. I was like, my only day off is November 1st. I told her, can I have my son on that day? And guess what she said? Can you guess? No. She gave me hoops to jump through, like a woman giving me games to play. And then I told her that we can always be a family together. I told her that we can raise our son together. And I even told her that we can be friends together and raise our son together. She said no. So it's like, I have no choice but to take Barbara to court so that I can visit my son without her having power trips getting in the way. And baby mama drama part two, right? This is so yes, if you're a single baby daddy and your family broke up, like here's the story with Barbara and I. Here's the story. Like Barbara and I, we got together one night and we just hit it off right away. We had a really great connection together. Like we were strong, and then like everything was going well. We decided to have a baby together, and then sure enough, we got pregnant together. I like to say we got pregnant, even though it's all her. She got pregnant, and the first time she got pregnant, we had a real miscarriage. You know what I mean? Like Sydney told me that she had a miscarriage. Roxanne told me that she had a miscarriage. But Barbara Marsh and I, we had a real miscarriage the first time. And then upon that miscarriage, like it broke our fucking hearts. But we were strong together. Right? Like we were in the hospital room. She was bleeding. I was holding her, hugging her, loving her, kissing her, being there for her. Because I love her. Right? That's my Barbara. She's always gonna be my Barbara, no matter what. Like I was the first guy to give her a baby. I was the first guy to ask her to marry me and stuff like that. Like we can get married today and we can raise our family today. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. But like, yeah. Anyway, so we had a miscarriage and then we decided to try again. And the reason we decided to have a baby together, the only reason was because she was promising me that we'll always be a family no matter what. Like she'll always forgive anything bad that I do in the future, and I'll always forgive anything bad that she does in the future, and that we'll always stay together and persevere as a family. And that's the only reason I gave her a son. And now we're in this situation where she wants to back out of the promise she makes, like the promise to be a family together and raise our son together. But at the same time, she wants to persecute me in like so many ways. Like it's like she doesn't want to be a family together, even though we can be a family together. Like she promised, her promise was, "I'll always want our family together." Those are her exact words. And like we can be together today, but what she does is like today I asked her if I could see my son. She said no. So what she does is like she likes to say no, you can't see your son, Darren. And then like a day or two later, she likes to be like, oh, he never sees his son. I'm such a good, perfect mother, single mother, 100% pat on the back. Like she likes to brag about that stuff. We all have pride. We all have Lucifer pride. And that's where like, the metaphor of all those sins and stuff like that, that's where they come from, right? Like her pride is to be like, oh, I'm a single mother, I'm so fucking good, I'm so awesome, because her dad raised her as a single parent. And I get that on a psychological level. But the fact that she promised me family is why we're in this predicament of like, God, why is she such a fucking lying whore? But it's like, I can't be mad for long. Like she's gonna like move on, right? She has like a bunch of times, like she has tattoos with other guys. She has like tattoos with two other guys that she promised forever. And it's just like, why can't she keep her fucking promise? Like, she promised me forever. She promised our son that we'll always be a family together forever. But that's who she is as a person. She's her mother. Like, her mother walked out on her family, and she's her father at the same time, too. She's her mom and her dad. Like, so I'm my mother and my dad, too, to a certain extent. Like, a bit more artistic and a bit more individual and a bit more of a rebel I am. But, like, Barb's like her mom and her dad. Like she's like her mom in the sense that she doesn't want to continue a family because that takes perseverance, forgiveness, and real tenacity and strength and heart to stay together. Like it takes so much fucking heart to stay together. It's so much easier to be like, okay, bye-bye, see you later, relationship over, and then move on. Like people don't recognize that it's easier to fucking give up on somebody than it is to fucking actually continue a relationship with them. You know what I mean? So it's like she's one of those people that makes the promise that she can't keep, right? Like about our family, right? But it's like she's her mom and her dad in this sense. She's her mom in the abandoned family unit kind of way. Like we can be together right now. We can go get a marriage license. They're right down the street. We can go get a marriage license. We can raise our family together for the rest of our lives together. And I'll hold her, love her. I'll grow with her. I'll go to marriage counseling, couples counseling, whatever it takes. But does she have the perseverance to do something like that? No. She swore in her heart to always love me forever and always be with me forever and always be a family with me forever. Does she have the perseverance to pull something like that off? No. She's too weak. She's too weak. That's all there is to it. There's no pride or envy or anything like that. She's too weak to keep our family whole like she promised. And I can't hold that against her forever. I have to, oh well, life goes on. I have to be one of those people, right? And so it's like, but my point is, and the advice I want to give to baby daddies out there watching this right now about my baby mama drama, this is in regards to my first baby mama. My second baby mama is Roxanne, and my third baby mama is Sydney. But my first baby mother, she promised that we'll always be a family together and all that stuff, right? So it's like, but my advice I want to give to you is like, you know, odds are if you're a single baby daddy, there's a good chance that the baby mother you were with promised you forever and all of that stuff like that. Like, you know, you can't really hold that against her, even though, like, people are just people. We're all mixed bags, right? Like, I understand why Barb has to destroy her family. It's because Dina, her mom, destroyed her family. That was Dina, John, and Barbara. Like, those were the three. They were supposed to be together forever. Dina, John, and Barbara were supposed to be together forever. The way Drayton, Barbara, and I are supposed to be together forever. Like, they're supposed to be together forever. And that created rage in Barbara's heart for all of her life. Like, she, you know what I mean? Like, can she forgive me for what she says that I've done? I've never fucking did anything bad for her that would merit a forever cast out of my life kind of thing. But, like, she really pulls these excuses out of like these hats, like magic tricks, and just makes up excuses why we can't be together when we can. And again, I can't hold that against her, because a lot of people do that in the world. There are 8 billion people almost, right? And like, so many of them fucking promise, well, we'll always be a family together, like the way Barbara promised we'll always be a family. But a lot of them are like Barb, like too big of a whore to fucking commit to it. And I know that's like a blunt term for it, right? Like, I can use a better term, right? She's too promiscuous to continue her relationship that she committed to me, and then she's too promiscuous to stay committed to our relationship, which I can't hold that against her, even though like the only reason I gave her a son was because we're going to be a family together forever. But like, okay, let's get to the advice portion. The advice portion is like, if your baby mother wants to give up, first of all, if your baby mother wants to give up, she's fucking pathetic. If she promised you forever, like Barb's pathetic for giving up. That's fucking disgraceful. Like, I had a son with her so that we'll raise him together and we'll always be friends together, and we'll always, like, you know what I mean? Like she doesn't even want to raise him together. It's like, and she gives me shit about not being in his life and stuff like that. But like, I'm trying to be in his life. Today I asked her, can I have our son on November 1st? I'm sorry, I keep getting confused because I have 2 daughters and 1 son. And sometimes but anyways, like, I asked her, can I have our son on November 1st? And she said no today. And it's just, she's always saying no. There's always a reason no why I can't have my son. Like, even when he was first born, like, that's how it was always gonna be, right? Because she loves the power trip, the power she has over our son, because he's dependent on her. Like, it's the power she has over his life. She loves that power, and she loves to use that power against me. So it's like we can be a family together right now, and we can raise our son together forever, and she would have no complaint about me being never in his life kind of thing. We'd be in his life every day. We would raise our son together every day, like she swore we would always. But the advice portion I would like to give any of the baby daddies out there wondering what to do in this kind of situation, take her to family court, because she's going to keep using the child as a weapon. Like, that's the only reason I have to go to family court with Barbara, is because she won't let me see my son unless I jump through hoops for her. And that's basically what she said. No, you got to do this, you got to do this, you got to do this, you got to do this. And it's like, why can't I just have my son on November 1st on my only day off? Because she comes up with these excuses to make me look like the bad guy. But that's what baby mothers do. So single baby daddies, your baby mother, if you're broken up with your baby mother, odds are she's gonna make you look like a bad person for herself. Okay? Like, when she puts you down and stuff like that with all of her little girlfriends and all of that, and then her girlfriends put you down with all of her girlfriends, and then those girlfriends kind of, like, rumors get created from that. And, like, that's what she's gonna do if you're a single baby daddy watching this right now wondering, oh shit, like that's what your baby mother's most likely going to do. She's going to talk shit about, she's going to drag your name through the mud and stuff like that. But, like, I love her. I was here to love her. I was here to, like, grow our family together. But, like, the advice though, go through family courts. Family court is your only way. And the reason is, it's 2020. Like, if it was the 1500s or whatever, like, like, is there going to be courts and stuff like that for family proceedings and stuff like that? Not typically, right? So, like, we're in 2020 right now, and we live in a society, and this society is protected by, like, armies and stuff that are fighting for our freedom across all over the world. And, like, the thing about the society that we occupy, like, I want to see my son as regularly as possible, but she won't let me. I asked her today, I asked you, Barb, hey Barb, can I see my son November 1st? It's my only day off. And she said no. So history is repeating itself. She's saying, no, I can't see my son again, for like the third, fourth, freaking 1,000th fucking time in our lives since we had our son together. Like, we can be a family right now, yes, but it's like, she doesn't let me see my son, and then she fucking gets all like, oh, he never sees her. Sorry, I keep fucking thinking about my two daughters because I miss them as well. I love all of my babies, even though sometimes I say shit to stir up Barb, but, like, this is so frustrating for me. I love Barbara so much, and we can be a family together right now, like she promised me, and she promised me, like. So it hurts that she made the promise that we'll always be together forever, and that I'm the one trying to keep that promise. You know what I mean? Like, she was the one who made it initially. Like, does she want me to get a tattoo of her? I'll fucking get a tattoo of her, just like Mike has a tattoo. Kyle has a tattoo of her. Like, they fucking have tattoos of her because she promised them forever and then gave up on them. Like, that's what Barbara Marie Marsh does. She fucking promises people, oh, I'll be with you forever. And then she eventually finds these excuses, just pulling them out of these little fucking hats. And it's just like this big magic trick so that she can fucking end the relationship eventually. And then she just fucking hates on everybody that she was with. And it's just, I love Barbara, and we can be together right now. Like, we can go get a marriage license right fucking now. Okay, but I gotta end this video. This video is going on a bit too long, and I'm kind of going over the same points. But advice for baby daddies out in the world. Like, I have 3 baby mamas, so here's what I'm going to do. I have to take all 3 of my baby mothers to court. Like, Roxanne said that I could see my daughter on Halloween. She's not answering any of my calls right now. Like, I asked her, hey, can I see my daughter on Halloween? She's not answering any of my calls right now. She said yes initially, and then she got mad at me because of something my 3rd baby mother said to her about me, and it's just like, But yes, you have to take your baby mothers to court so that they can't use the child against you as a fucking pawn or a fucking weapon. That is what you got to do. Most likely in 2020, that's just the way the cookie crumbles. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go see a lawyer, gonna take Barbara through court, because we're supposed to be a family right now. She promised that we'll always be together, blah blah blah. But it's like, I have to take her to court to see my son regularly without her saying no. You know what I mean? If I have an allotted time to see my son, then I get to see my son because the courts say so. So she can go fuck herself when she says no. Like she said today. She said no today. And then, like, same with Roxanne. If Roxanne ever gets mad at me and is like, oh, no, fuck you, Darren. Like, then she can't say, I can't see my daughter if I have an allotted time to see my daughter. And same with Sydney, too. Like, if I take her to family court and get visitation rights, she can't be like, fuck you, Darren. You can't see your daughter ever. The way she did that to me, like, she literally did that the other day. She was like, you will never see her, right? Like, she did that. And then I was like, okay, well, we got to go through family court. And that's where this whole family court thing came from. And, like, for real, protect your ass, because these baby mothers that we have, they promise us forever, or they promise that we'll always, be civil, but they just, when they get mad at you, shit flies off the handle. Like, Barbara put me through hell. Like, I had no choice but to fucking survive it, and here I am, stronger than ever. But it's like, like, I forgive Barbara for putting me through hell, even though she didn't have to, and she had no reason to put me through hell. But that's what she did, like, her promising that we'll always be together, and then not sticking to her promise, and, like, it's just, this is fucking hell to me, because I love my Barbara, and she'll always be my Barbara, because, like, we had the miscarriage first, and I held her in my arms as she cried and bled out our baby. You know what I mean? Like, the first miscarriage, like, when she bled, there's like so much blood in that pot of the pan there. We cried in front of the doctor together because, we really wanted our child. And, like, we wanted a child together and a family together so much that we had Drayton after our miscarriage. We can be a family together right now. It just blows my mind the way she sees the world, because, like, we'll go through couples counseling, marriage counseling, whatever she wants, whatever it takes to grow together. She's a bad person. Look, all right, look, you got to go through court with your baby mothers if they're gonna fucking push their muscle using your baby. If they're using your baby against you, go to family court. That's my advice for you today. I have work today. I only have like 1 day off per week, which, I mean, I'm thankful for, actually. You know what I mean? Like, I'm thankful to have these hours to be able to go out and pay my rent and buy some good food for, you know what I mean? Like, and like, all that. Like, I'm so fucking thankful for my job and stuff like that. I just wish that Barbara and I could be a family together like she promises, or that Roxanne and I could be a family together and raise a daughter together, or that Sydney and I could be a family together. But I live in this hell where people can promise one another things, but they always break their promises. And I know that everybody gives up on everybody, and they're the proof. It's just, like, I know that we're born into this life alone, and I know that we die alone. I just really expected more from Barbara. Like, she swore that we'll always be together and we'll raise a family together, and we can get married today. I expected more from her promise. I'll always want our family together is her exact words. And, like, our family can be together right now, like she says, like she swore. Like, her manipulations said, like, she manipulated me to having a baby with her. And, like, we can be a family right fucking now. Like, she promises in her manipulations. But she's a liar. And I just, like, everybody lies, right? But she lies when it counts, right? Like, our families can be together, and but yes, again, to fucking stamp on my old advice again, like, you gotta go to family court and you gotta get visitation rights. And that's the only way you're gonna see your babies regularly without your baby mothers tripping on you when they get mad at you, or whenever they feel like they have a bad day and they want to take it out on you by not letting you see your child. Like, they can't do that if you have visitation. They got your back, right? Like, if you got a legal team who has your back and you're supposed to see your son or daughter that weekend, they can't say shit. I love Barbara Marsh. I love Roxanne Biggity. I love Darian Walker. I love all of my baby mamas and all of my baby mothers, and we like any one of them and I can be a family together right now, but we're all crazy. Not just them, we're all crazy. Like, I'm one of those guys who like can go through marriage counseling, couples counseling, and grow and evolve with somebody. But like they just keep pulling these excuses why we can't grow and evolve, why we can't, like be a family and like go through marriage counseling and all that stuff. Like they just keep pulling these excuses why we can't. And like I know that like the way I railed them and like had a really like like the way we made the baby and like I gave them passionate love and all that stuff, gave them orgasms around the clock, like all of that stuff, that like the cuddling, the intimacy, all of the movies that we watched, all the times we made out, all the times I ate her pussy out until she fucking came, like all of those fucking times, she wants all of that with somebody else. She wants to be railed from behind by some other guy. And I can't argue with that. That's what she wants. She's an adult. She gets to choose whatever she wants. It's such a whore move because she promises that we'll always be a family. But it's just, like I gave them what they wanted. All of my baby mothers, I gave them orgasms, and they conceived our child because of the orgasm sucking in my cum. Does that make sense? That's how fucking babies are made. Anyways, I love all of my baby mothers. I love Barbara Marsh. I love Roxanne Biggity. I love Darian Walker. And we can raise our children together today. But I realize now that we have no choice but to go through family court because all of them, they want to pull power trips on me by using our children against me to hurt me. You know what I mean? So that's my life. Other than that, I got work to do today. I got a shift. I fucking love working there. And like, I got poker and I got music, and now I have to save up for lawyers. Like each court process is probably going to be around like $1,500 each. Maybe I can find a lawyer who does a good deal, like 3 baby mamas for the price of 2. Something like that. But I hope you all have a good day. I'm sorry if some of this was a downer, but if some of this brought you up or some of this gave you some insight, then that's what it's here for. Go see a lawyer if you're a single baby daddy today and you're like, oh, we can get back together and stuff like that. Just go see a lawyer anyway and fucking get your visitation rights and do the good dad thing. Like that's what I wanted to do from the start, but I was too young at the time. Like I fucking hated cops. I fucking hated the legal system and stuff like that when I was younger, right? Like I never in a million years ever wanted to call the cops, but she fucking called the cops on me, so I had no choice but to call the cops on her. So it's like, but that was just a strategy, right? That was a strategic move that I had to make to cover my own ass in terms of family court in the future and all of that jazz. So anyways, thank you so much for listening. This helps me more than it helps you to most of the time. That's what's going to happen for the most of the time whenever I make these videos. For the most part, it's to help me see things in perspective for my own life. And afterwards, after thinking about this over and over, and like, it helps me make the right decision for my life. And I want a good life. I want freedom, health, wealth, right? Like, and I want a family. I want a wife. I want to get married. I want to raise kids under the same roof. Like, I want all of that. So here's my plan. For the next 4 years, I'm going to keep the job that I got, if I can, if possible. And then while those 4 years are happening, get training to go be like a cop or like work for Hydro or something like that. Something a bit more career-wise that my babies can be like, hi, my dad's a cop, or like, hey, my dad's, something that my babies will be proud of ultimately. So I have 4 years to figure out what exactly my career is going to be. And then after those 4 years, I'll have 30 years left to work before I retire. And for those 30 years, I'll be working a career that I choose from now until 4 years from now. So that's my plan for a lot of my life. Like, that's a lot of my personal stuff, and I'm okay with that. Like share all of me. You know what I mean? Like, have me all. Like, I only get one life. You can, I only get one life. So I'm here to share myself with you before I'm gone. And this is just a part of my life, going through court battles and all of that stuff. I love all of my baby mothers, and we can always be a family together. Like Barbara Marsh and I, we can be together right now raising our son together. Roxanne Biggie and I, we can be together right now raising our daughter together. Darius Sidney T. Walker and I, we can be together right now raising our daughter together. But you know, like they're so spiteful, and like once they choose hate, they can't get out of that hate. It just, that's who they are, you know what I mean? Like I'm ready to grow and evolve and take all of these like marriage counseling trips with them if that's what they want, you know what I mean? Like if Barb, you know, like I told Barb I'd fucking, you know, marry her and we'll take fucking couples counseling, marriage counseling, whatever the fuck she wants. But it's like, you know, they don't want to grow and evolve as much as I do, you know? Like it's just, and I can't hold that against them, you know? Either way, all I know is that I love my baby mothers. I'm going through court for them, and I love my babies so much that I'm actually going to choose a regular type of career within the community that I exist. I fucking love Selkirk. This is my city, and this is where I built. This is, you know, this is my city. I fucking love it. Like, you know, like it's our city. Like everybody who's here is our city. But what I mean is like it's my birth town, my, you know, where I was born and where I'm going to build something worth building for my babies to have when they grow up. Anyways, thank you so much for listening. These types of events, for me, like it really helps me see things in perspective, especially when I listen to them again and see how kind of off the handle for some of the parts I express are, and at the same time how calm I can be during the other situations. And reflecting on what to do is, you know what I mean, like I want to make the right decisions for myself, for my baby mothers, and for our babies. Like those are the most important people in the world to me. Like, do they know that? I hope they know that. Like, I hope Barbara knows that she's the most important person in the world to me. I hope Roxanne knows that she's the most important person in the world to me. I hope that Sydney knows she's the most important person in the world to me. I hope that my babies, all three of my babies, they're the most important people in the world to me. Like, they're important to me. I love them, and like, you know, like I'm here for them, and like, you know, I'll do whatever it takes. I'll be, you know, like I'm here to work. I'm here to do it. And I'm sorry this video is running on long. I'm super passionate about Barbara and Roxanne and Sydney, and like I wish we are together, you know, like I wish Barbara and I could be under the same roof, raising our son like she promised forever. And it's all I can think about. I want to keep venting that over and over. Can Barbara Marsh and I please be together, raise our son together, and be a family? Like, it's up to her, right? Like she could choose to grow and evolve with me, or she can choose to stay in her hatred cycle, which is not evolution, you know? I don't know. I love my baby mothers and I love my babies. Thank you for listening. Go to family court if you got baby mama issues, and good luck today. Thank you.